Hello.
Hi, motherfucks. Whoa, feedback. Goddamn, kid. Turn your shit off. What's wrong with you and your stupid ass? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the morning nonsense.
I was listening to a local morning show, and I'm sure you know which one it is, but we won't say. And it was pretty funny because they had.
Were they selling spatulas again?
I don't know if they were selling spatulas
or meat sticks.
Meat sticks. Yep, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't tried their meat sticks. They do sound good.
I guess, man, they gotta sell everything. These fuckers at the meat sticks.
But the whole thing.
Meat sticks and spatulas. That's my favorite part. Or I got a whole list on that. Oh yeah.
But it's
everybody. We got to start the show clean. You better get to it.
Okay. Well, it was funny. The guy was basically going in front of a judge, and the judge was hot.
So now we're repeating other people's radio shows.
No, it was just funny. The guy was macking on the judge. I was just bringing up that part. It was funny. It made me laugh this morning.
We're not here for laughs. We're here to make fun of shit, like selling meat sticks for your radio show. We'll never sell meat sticks here for our fucking radio. Come here. I will sell something. I will sell something for our radio show, for our little internet podcast radio show here. You know what I will? I will smell someone's out to give somebody the opportunity, if they pay me the right amount, to sniff my butthole after I've taken a juicy dump without fucking wiping my ass.
Wow.
That I will sell. I'll sell that to them.
Wow.
There are some sick fucks out there. Watch out. Probably get some fucking idiot.
You'll probably get hit up like
some fucking fags out there will be all over that shit.
A couple hundred emails coming up.
Yeah. We should start the show, I think.
All right. Let's do it.
We're over fucking around. We need to start.
All right.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil, because good is dumb. It's Going Deep Show time, everybody. Hi, welcome to the show. Let's get it on. Let's do it. Let's do all that shit. Start it up. Stop itching your buttholes. Get your earbuds in. Stop flicking your pee hole. Stop taking little nails and sticking it in your urethras to get you off. Ooh,
that sounds.
I'm gonna try that later. It's my new thing. I got a nail here. I've been moving pictures and things on the walls in the house, and nails everywhere. I find them. They're on the floor. They're all sorts of shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just jam one of them right in my pee hole. What do you think, Clean?
You're gonna ream it around in there a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna open that fucker up.
Make it the size of a quarter. You know, the hole.
I want my pee stream when it comes out to be really, really big.
Right. You can just pee really fast. You're done.
Yeah, just as fast as it can, just drops right out like a huge drop. Just one big drop. Welcome to the program, everybody. It's the type of nonsense we talk about here. If it's not your butthole hairs or sniffing diarrhea, it's about hollowing out your piss hole. What in the fuck is this bitch doing?
You got a mountain cougar there.
I got my dog Rosie here, the only bitch I allow in my world. She is like thinking she's gonna get up on my desk. She thinks I have food here or some shit. She's always fucking around with dumb shit. She's like, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna sniff something up here.
She's trying to bury herself in that blanket.
She is. We had an old man sitting in that chair yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had a podcast that came in. New show that's starting up. Local friend of ours, and he's doing some music show here. So, everybody has podcasting on the brain, so we want to make sure that everybody's welcome to come in and do things. It's a world we kind of have to be involved in because it's a longtime friend. He comes in here and he's like, he was giving me mad props.
Yeah.
He was giving me mad props, man. I love when people give me mad props. Whatever the fuck that means. Mad props. What the fuck, kid? Should people see us in large screen, or should we have girls washing today? I'm gonna leave that up to you. What do you think?
I think we should entertain the fans and have girls washing in between us.
Let's watch the show here. Actually, do you want them between, or you want them above us? Girls should be. Wait a minute. This is a dumb question. Girls between us. I think girls should always be above us. That's what they want, right?
Hey, that way we can Eiffel Tower.
Okay. I was going to put a girl above us because, that seems to be the world that everybody wants to have. Girls above the men. I got stories. I got called out the other day about, you talk about things that are against how I feel. Okay. So start a fucking podcast. And talk about the shit you want to talk. There's enough dumb cunts out there fucking yammering on about the fucking girl shit and girl stuff, and it's like, all right, okay. Does that mean the guy can't fucking come out here and have my guy shit? No, go fuck yourself. It's like, come on, this is fucking stupid. But I want you to think the way today too. I'm getting into my inner fucking Andrew Dice Clay there. It's one of my favorite things in the fucking world. Baby, you don't think the way that I want you to. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah. Maybe it's because I breathe my own oxygen and I make my own decisions that they kind of don't line up with yours, you fucking dumbass. It's like, What are we going to do with these dumb fucking twats, man?
Yeah, they don't. Views always don't have to line up.
No, I don't care. I agree. I disagree with Mr. Clean all the time, but we've both come to the conclusion we're going to agree to disagree.
Right.
Everybody out there, just agree to disagree. You can think the way you want to.
Live your own life.
You will have oxygen, and you can provide that for your own brains. Okay?
Yep.
I know sometimes that needs to get explained because we have all the powerful women of the world coming to bat for women, and then we got Bella Thorne whipping out her titties on the fucking live cam for the boys.
Oh, she finally did?
Well, I don't know if she whipped them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you want, bitches? You either want us to treat you like the sluts you are, or you want to be this, like, we're just fucking powerful. We will decide to be a man someday and transform ourselves into doing all the things that we rail against. Women power. We're the best. We got it all figured out. We want equality as long as it leans towards our ways of thinking.
I like the German twist on it.
So, with that in mind, we're going to play a little tune, everybody. As I tend to do sometimes here. If a fucking ad doesn't play it. No, here we go. Let's see. Play a tune. Here we go. It's a fun tune. Everyone will enjoy it.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. If that's thinking cunt, say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what an asshole this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, 'cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, a big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Wow, this is a great tune. I think I need to remix this.
Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your face? I try to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking imbecile. I don't know why I try to deny this nagging itch. You maniac. Gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. A big fat stinking cunt.
Oh man, this is the greatest thing. I get a boner right now.
It's very catchy.
Cunt, you are
I
a
think
cunt. Everybody
Can't
knows
stop
that
being a
you're
cunt.
a big fat stinking cunt.
You stupid fucking cunt.
I think it. If Casey Kasem was still alive, it could make the American Top 40.
It was catchy as fuck, I think. I do love cunt. I'm a big fan of cunt. That's the thing that everybody gets wrong with me. I'm a big fan of it. I've spent a lot of time with it. Seen a lot of them up close and personal. I know all about them. I do. I could draw one very, very vividly. From photos.
From photos.
From a lot of photos. Think about how many glistening fucking vaginas you've seen in your life. Not only just in person, just on fucking the internet.
Oh yeah, lots. Especially if you include the internet.
So clean. We got stories here that are so relevant to the topic I'm bringing up. It's this Saturday. Clean. I know we hate government and we hate the world trying to, water down everything. There's one thing that we do here. I think it's like we have to point out the differences. We have to point out and then push them as fucking far. We're that devil. We're the little devil. On the shoulder.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah,
It's like when you have a thought that you sit there and you don't say, we're the guys going like, let's say that. Let's say it out loud and see what happens. Let's watch this nonsense go down. That's really
That's
true.
true. Yeah.
So before we begin, to demonstrate how much we're constantly in worry now of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. A couple days ago, I posted a photo, beautiful picture, clean. You know this.
Oh,
This
yeah, it
big
was.
titted fucking
Yeah,
chick.
completely covered up too.
Covered. She looked like she was playing tennis. I think she had like one of those little, what do they call those? Those fucking
Visors?
Those little faggy visors that I can't stand. She's wearing that. She looked hot in it though.
Yeah, she did.
She's pulling up her damn little tennis skirt, showing off her just a little hint of underpanty. It was I thought it was a kind of artsy-fartsy picture. It came through, it was an old photo from the porn.tumblr.com days. I've discovered an old hard drive chock full of over, I think, almost 10,000 images from the original porn.tumblr.com before they got bought by Yahoo and became the first of the many social networks to stop letting people post stuff to their website. Now, I for an instance, I could get off on a rant about that, but it was their website. They could do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Right.
Which has taught us to do one thing: create a website that we can do whatever the fuck we want with, which was what we have done. So I find this photo. I put it up on the Instagramma, what I'm calling it now, and they hit us up for bullying. Now I wish I could figure out what the caption was. I don't remember saying anything that constituted bullying. I really don't.
We didn't do any fat shaming. We didn't do any shaming whatsoever on the picture or the post whatsoever. So
Is there a thing as such as fat titty shaming?
I don't know.
If that's something, we should definitely do that, and we should do the opposite of it. Not shaming, but praising, fat titty praising instead of shaming.
And I quoted that I am deeply offended she did not take her top off.
Yeah, I think the only thing that was bullying was my dick hitting up against the zipper of my fucking pants, man. That's the only thing that got bullied there. Because this bitch had some fucking cannons.
Yeah, she's beautiful body.
I threw a little GDS sticker on her. So I get an alert on my phone. I go to pick up the kid, and what do you do when you go pick up the kid? You're sitting there waiting around. So you're looking at fucking...
You kill some time.
Kill some time looking at some fucking naked bitches, man. That's how it works. You gotta look at naked bitches. It's just what goes down. So I took a screen grab of what these guys had said on here, and again, this is the world we kind of live in now. Big Brother, always looking out for everybody. The first screen, your post goes against our community guidelines. Oh God, we removed your post because it goes against our community guidelines.
Have they seen the majority of the pictures that are on their guideline?
I know.
Yeah,
I know. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. On harassment or bullying. So harassment, I'm wondering what I put in that caption that triggered the single word that made it get flagged because it's a robot. There is no human being. There's not an army of fucking assholes out there looking at this shit and determining whether or not it's okay to be on the internet.
Right.
So we have these guidelines because we want our community to feel respected and safe. Okay. So, as me, a member of the community, them taking away my angle of this would technically be against feeling respected or safe. So there's a flaw in their fucking rationale right off the bat. I mean, don't you think, Link? Because
I can't understand that was very PG, that picture.
It was absolutely fucking PG. In fact, the part of it that was a little bit racy, I covered up.
Right.
I covered up. I'm no dum-dum. I know what they're going to keep up there and what they're not going to keep up there. They're going after just the words. Just the words. We saw a word in there, and here's the example of what's going on with all this shit. Okay? Apple now, I have this article saved. Try to do their adult filtering on the phone now. Try to type in Asian anything.
Oh, really?
Asian anything.
I haven't tried.
Asian cuisine, Asian dining, Asian this. The algorithm has figured out, and I'm telling you guys, they're going to Terminator areas on all these robotic AI things, figuring out what we don't want, what we do want. That combined with the robotics that are coming down the road, boys, you put those two things together, guess what? It's going to figure out some shit. They have determined now it doesn't give you results on Asian stuff, anything that involves amateur, anything that are keywords that tend to lean towards pornographic and adult material. At what point do we as adults get to make our own minds up?
Right.
When's that going to start? I know being an adult is the dumbest decision I've ever fucking made, and you just have to buy into it. But this is why we end up getting in here and doing ridiculous shit. But at what point do we got to get mommy and daddy computer to stop like worrying about us and what we're doing, and let the adults do some adulting for a fucking change? When does that happen?
And the whole thing is, I thought the internet was a worldwide thing. It's not controlled by anyone specifically.
It's the community.
So I remember back when, who was it? Fucking Gore and someone else was trying to
Tipper Gore with the old Twisted Sister, all that bullshit. And they put stickers on everything.
Yeah.
And that's such a great segue. That what I'm going to bring up next. So on my Instagram feed, I noticed that there is a lot of skin. There's a lot of tantalizing things there. There's lots of hot chicks. And some of them, I'm just like, I've been watching some of these, man, that have been coming through, and it's nothing but chicks with these teeny little panties on, and their pubes just, have you seen these where the pubes are just like out of control? They have to show it because they're not showing any genitalia.
Yeah, and I actually...
It's just fucking pube central.
I actually saw, like about a week ago, I saw a picture of a chick bent over in doggy position, okay? Ass splayed open. Ass splayed open, okay, and the only thing covering her asshole and her vagina was a smiley face. Satan. And that was fine, apparently.
It's fine because
I mean,
it
was
has
fine
a
with
girl.
me,
Well, this is the thing that we go to now. It's that everybody's sensibilities are trying to come to some middle ground. Everyone's sensibilities are trying to head towards one single line that goes across, and that single line is boring as a motherfucker. Okay, because right now it's like, you can't fat shame, but you can't. Okay, but then taking all the photos that are, because it was a story recently about that sister who was on the old Insta with it covering, doing the titty bra shit, and then showing too much skin and all this stuff, and then they censored on that.
Right.
But they don't censor on what you're describing, where it's a chick fucking bent over with the whole fucking butt. As long as they don't show that area. And this is what I guess what I'm roundabout getting to is, I like that we have created an environment for us. Nobody is taking off the shit that we are posting up on our website.
We're posting some crazy shit up
We're
there.
posting some fucking badass shit, dude. I have made it my home screen, man. It pops right up. It shows everybody who's participating in that now. And it is a tiny, teeny, little, small, walled-off garden of people that I'm only letting certain people into. They can go fuck them. Everyone else can go fuck themselves. Because the last thing I want is to become what Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these fucking pieces of shit have become, which is, we gotta be mommy and daddy for everybody because everybody else can't make a rational decision on their fucking own about what they want to see and what they don't want to see. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is such fucking bullshit because I didn't post anything that was any different than what everyone else is posting. And to be honest with you, I took
not as racy, not even close.
No, I took a more subtle approach to it, and these fucking robots still fucking figured it out. So what I'm saying to you is, the next thing that is ticking me off with that is they're starting to blur out the stuff. You remember when Tumblr
Oh yeah. They started doing that. You could click on it for sensitivity. Click
This
for,
image, yeah. So I took another screener of that one. I think it was this image contains sensitive material, and you have to click it in order to get into it. Okay, so they're trying to dance around this shit. They're trying to dance where it's like
the whole thing is not to get off on a tangent.
no, you go over, man.
But Michael Bisping, like a world acclaimed UFC Hall of Famer, pretty soon, had knee surgery. Okay, he had knee surgery. He was showing his healing process on his stitches and stuff like that. They blurred that shit out. It was just stitches on his knee.
See, I'm offended by a lot of shit.
I'm like, that's
every time I see Kim Kardashian or fucking Kanye West stupid fucking faces, okay, are you guys going to start censoring that because I can't handle that shit? Okay, every time I see those motherfuckers, I want to punch my goddamn phone. So you're going to start being sensitive to that for me? Come on, I'm part of your community, motherfucking dipshits.
Right.
Okay? I'm in your community, man. I'm not as important as the sensitive motherfuckers out there. I can be. This is the world I love that we live in now because their sensitivities are brought to the forefront, right? That means my sensitivities get to be brought to the forefront.
Yeah,
that means
they
because
should
if
be.
you start making someone else's fucking shit more important than my fucking shit, my shit needs to be as important as their fucking shit. What? I mean, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, it's equality.
This is why I'm just, I don't care. I'm going to post into my little world. Everyone on the outside can fucking wonder what the fuck's going on in it. And that's the bottom line. I go in there and I see the shit you're posting. Mr. Clean found the fucking original. We talked about a fucking porn from like 1994.
Yeah, the Chameleons.
Motherfucker tracks it down, posts it into the fucking feed. I'm just like, are you out of your fucking mind? You found the goddamn thing.
I posted the whole fucking whole video in
It's
there.
fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. And I'm going off on a tangent. So what I'm going to show you is, Clean, this is the picture that they showed. This is the sensitive material that they posted, or that they warned me about. It's just a picture of a woman standing in front of a couple of really cool pieces of artwork, and she's wearing a sheer top and she's got sweats on. This is the sensitivity
That's not
level.
even,
this is nothing.
That top's not even that sheer.
No.
It's kind of like that sateen material, whatever they call it.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is stupid fucking bullshit, man. Okay?
Yeah, it's just getting crazy.
It is. It's getting insanity, which is, I love the fact that we're taking our shit and putting it behind this little fucking wall. If you've noticed all of our YouTube clips, you got today's show live, you got the last show we recorded, but after this show gets released, poof, last show goes bye-bye.
Yeah,
And there's only one fucking place to get it. That's it.
Yeah,
and I don't give a fuck about views. I don't give a fuck about any of that bullshit. And we got to get more views. This is a whole thing. I could go off in fucking 2 hours about this whole creator culture and this creator business bullshit. It's fucking insane right now. What's going on?
Yeah.
People create because they want to fucking make some shit, not because they want to sell it. I'm gonna sell my shit.
Yeah, very true.
Artists make shit. Do you think a musician starts picking up his guitar because he thinks he's gonna fucking make it? He wants to. I'm not saying he doesn't want to make it.
Right.
But he wants to play that guitar. He wants to play the drums. He wants to do that because he loves to fucking do that shit, regardless of if you got a little dollar dangling in front of your fucking face.
He wants to create.
You want to make shit. In this room, I have pictures and stuff I have made. You want to know why? Because I fucking felt like I wanted to make that shit. I don't give a crap if somebody comes in here and offers me tons of money. Like right now, if somebody comes in here and says, "Give me that. I want that painting. I'll give you whatever you want for it." I'd be like, "No." I sat down with my daughter and I made that fucking painting. And unless you got an endless amount of fucking money that you can keep shooting out your butt, and I still get to have that on my fucking wall, you're not gonna get it.
Right.
It's a priceless piece that I made with my daughter.
Yeah, memories.
Snapshot in time. You're never going to get that fucking piece.
Right.
It's never going to happen. Hell, I won't even let that asshole take a picture of it and take it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Thinking they can come and fucking purchase me. Fuck that. No. Artists make art
Right.
for the
totally
process
agree.
and doing it. You know? That's why we do this fucking show. Every time I hear this conversation sometimes about it.
Well, yeah, and people probably don't understand, but this creates like memories for years.
Hell,
Kid and I go back,
yes.
and we remember all the way back to 2003. We'll bring something up, and we'll
Yes,
start
and I love
cracking
it.
up.
We
And
laugh
the
our
memories are
asses off.
fucking awesome. Like,
Right.
here we are, like, 17, 18 years later, cracking up the same old shit we did back in.
For sure, man.
Or
Absolutely.
how we started
Clean,
this thing.
You're fucking nailing it right there on the head, man. And anytime somebody criticizes me and doing what I do here in this room, I just shake my head because they just don't get it.
Yeah.
They just don't get it. I can go back and say, okay, hey, man, I miss hanging out with J-Mac, or I miss seeing guys doing the stuff here that we used to do. I'm like, I can go back in time.
Right, and listen to it.
And listen to it.
And reminisce.
And reminisce.
Yeah.
And it's this fucking digital.
Get that
diary.
feeling back, you know?
Yeah, man. Fuck that. Isn't that what girls want?
Yeah, it made me laugh when you played released the stream that Depends on Our Friends. I was cracking my ass up because I remembered every fucking moment of that, like vividly. And I'm going, okay, I remember the feeling of pissing in my Depends. I remember everything, how gross it was, how it filled up, how warm it was. I was like, oh God. And then Red getting so pissed when the paralyzer didn't get his fucking diaper into the fucking trash can and it froze to the ground and she had to scrape it up.
Oh my God. Yes, we did this. We did this, people. To kind of bookend what I started off the show with and what I'm going to end it with now, this morning I wake up to a story of the United Nations mocked for tweeting out things that we need to normalize for men. Men apparently need to be normalized. We need to be normalized, Clean. What do you think about that? You don't think men have been normal? Men haven't been men since fucking day one, caveman and shit?
Well, modern day men, some of them are not normal. I would say rewind like 20 years, and that's about as normal as men were back then. That was like every dude was a dude. You know, we all did the men things or men interest or this or that. You know, and I'm not saying there's any. I have, like I said, I have some gay friends. Okay, I have nothing against that whatsoever. You do whatever you want to do. But even some of my gay friends act like men. They don't act like flaming fags. You know,
I don't care if they're gay. I don't care if
I don't
they're
either.
trannies.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm telling you is, the second that we started putting everybody's sexual preference in front of what they fucking are, is when everything went fucking crazy. I don't give a shit if you're sucking 12 fucking dicks. I don't give a shit if you're a dyke fucking eating 17 fucking snatches. Okay, what I get is everyone trying to get everyone else to be watered down. Okay,
well, exactly.
If I want to be the asshole that I am, I don't need people around me saying I should be a different way, because all that means to me is no. Okay, I'll meet you halfway. We'll meet halfway. This story right here is fucking ridiculous, and I'm glad it got fucking mentioned. Now we only got about 5 minutes left of this program, but I'm gonna read this fucking shit right now. Okay, and this probably is gonna fucking skew right into the next fucking show, because this is stupid shit, and the amount of money that they want to throw at this dumb bullshit is fucking insanity. The United Nations was roundly ridiculed on Twitter yesterday for offering a list of things that must be normalized for men. Must be, just must. The one of which was the quote unquote crying. Okay, the other things that must be normalized for men, according to the UN's entity for gender equality and the empowerment of women, included sharing the care, showing emotions, seeking help, and sharing feelings. Listen, guys don't have a problem sharing feelings, but you know what? You know who they share them to? Other guys. It's the same bullshit that women do.
Right. Yeah.
Women share their bullshit with them. Guys share their bullshit with. Is there any reason we can't have these two fucking things separated? Okay.
The whole thing that just pisses me off is fucking. I don't care what you do or whatever. Stop trying to control people. And then they get piss and moan about fucking people trying to control other people. Well, you're doing just the same fucking thing, morons.
Exactly. Twitter users were quick to mock the UN women's tweet, arguing that making these things a priority was not the best use of resources. So they're talking about actually funding this shit and making it something that is at the forefront of what needs to happen. The United fucking Nations.
Yeah, it's a fucking useless organization, in my opinion.
There was a writer, Caleb Howe, said it was true that he never shared his feelings and offered to share these feelings about it. I'm sharing my feelings right now. I share my feelings all the time. For example, I hate this. Okay? Yes, I agree. I think this is retarded. This is another example of the world becoming a watered down bullshit vanilla thing. If you want, okay, here's let's say best case scenario, poof, all the devils are gone. Okay, well, who's next? Oh, that person.
All the angels should go next.
That person who's in the middle. The next person in the middle, as long as these edges keep creeping in towards this centralized ho-hum, everybody let's dress the same, everybody let's act the same, everybody let's do the same shit, everybody, and then guess what? You know how fucking boring and bullshit that's going to be?
It's called George Orwell, 1984.
It's fucking retarded, dude. Re-fucking-tarded. Another reporter, what's his name here? Dylan Grisik, suggested that the UN ought to focus on more pressing matters like China's human rights abuses. Yeah, I'll agree. There are a million things that could come in front of, like,
Oh, yeah.
guys need to cry more. It should be normal for guys cry.
Yeah.
I've cried before.
Oh, yeah.
I have
too.
gotten emotional. It's if you're that manly that you think that you don't that you're somehow different than that, okay, you're not. You're a human fucking being, okay? But there doesn't need to be the United fucking Nations
Controlling your emotions.
making this like some talking point for this fucking shit. What the fuck? Let's all be sensitive. Now, this goes back to what I was saying a little bit earlier in the show.
Hey, I have no problem with somebody being sensitive, but I have
Yeah.
a problem with someone trying to control if you want to be sensitive or you don't want
Yeah,
to.
I
when
don't
you
care.
can and when
I
you
don't
can't.
care. I don't give a flying fuck.
Fuck you.
You can. Here's the thing, okay? And I've said this a million times. If someone doesn't like my attitude on anything, it's not a mistake. I want to filter out these pieces of shit that don't like what I say or how I think. Okay? I don't want to be around somebody who's going to wag fingers at me about what I say at the same time, going to bat for all the shit that they say.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. You got a voice, I get a voice. Your voice can be the way you want it to be. My voice can be the way I want it to be. I don't need to agree with your shit. You
Right.
don't need to agree with my shit.
Right.
I'm gonna still fucking head right along, man. And if you can either lock with me or lock against, it's fine. I don't have a fucking problem with that.
Yeah.
I got a podcast and people listen from Cambodia.
Well, yeah.
I don't give a fuck shit. In fact, let me run through that list. I had it here. Next episode, I'm going to
Cambodia,
talk to you guys. We're going to talk about Bella Thorne's
We
titties.
should do a show in Cambodia someday.
We're going to talk about where the sexiest countries are. But here's what I'm telling you right now. U.S. downloads, man. Charlotte, Denver, Chicago, L.A., Detroit, Dallas, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Boston, Springfield, Yakima, Washington, Portland, Peoria, Lincoln. These are just the U.S. There's tons, okay? Albuquerque, Minnesota, San Francisco, Flint, Saginaw Bay City. You're getting down on the list, Flint. You locals, you guys are going bye-bye, man. That's an order list there.
Yeah,
the locals
wow.
are fucking.
The locals used to be our bread and butter.
It's probably because they're just like, fuck these guys. We don't agree with this shit. International downloads: UK, Cambodia, Brazil, Russia, Canada, Spain, Belgium, Bahrain. Ooh,
Bahrain, all right.
Yemen, France, India, just to name the top 10. Okay.
I think it's fucking awesome we're hitting those, fuck, I can't think, but those obscure areas that wouldn't think what we normally think, which is cool. It means people are woke. Not woke, I don't hate that term. Are using their own minds instead. There you go.
You got final words, my man?
Never go to a proctologist with fingers the size of bratwurst.
And the kid, this is Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Chill to the next one, motherfuckers.
Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, praise the Dark Lord. Hail Satan, Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, Hail Satan, praise the Dark Lord.
Speed up the rhythm, baby.
Some of the comments are so outlandish.
Hail Satan, 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 Hail 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 Satan, praise the Dark Lord. Hail, 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 hail Satan.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. You're gonna jizz on them with all your fucking jizz on them.
Hail Satan, Hail Satan.
Sucker pull the best funky ass. Sucker red horse's cock with hands with no ketchup. Sucker donkey's shitty ass. Sucker male camel's dick with poison sauce. Sucker cheetah's dick. Sucker cheetah's dick. Sucker cheetah's dick. Andy. Sucker cheetah's dick. Sucker cheetah's dick. Suck a European bison smelly ass. Suck a William and his dick with miracle whip. Suck a snow leopard's ass with whipped cream. Suck a hyena sperm.
Some of the comments are so outlandish.
Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Poplar. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a llama's shitty asshole. Suck a panda bear's spermy nutsack. Suck a sloth bear's booty hole. Suck a greyhound's musty ass motherfucker. Suck a cheetah's dick.
Satan.
Suck a cheetah's dick.
Satan.
Suck a cheetah's dick.
Satan.
Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Rock over London, rock on Chicago, Polaroid, see what develops.
am an asshole. I am an asshole.
That's it, baby. That's it, baby. Beat up the rhythm, baby. Play with your fucking nuts. They have a big, huge, fucking cumload ruin in there. Squeeze it, choke it, baby.
I don't give a fuck. 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 I don't give a fuck.
Coming. Coming to you live on your channel. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
Oh, yeah.
That's deep. That's deep. Very important to go deep.
And go deep. Going deep, deep, deep.
Yikes. Yikes.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. Hi, guys. And girls, maybe, if you fucking are cool. This is Go Deep Show. Mr. Clee, what's up?
Greetings, everyone, as usual.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the program where we're going to say some things that are going to make you mad. Uh-oh. Clean, you noticed here, last episode I began talking about hollowing out my pee hole.
With a
nail.
nail.
What did I do with that nail? That's
I
right
don't
here.
know.
It's right here.
You're gonna nail yourself later?
I'm going to use it as a toothpick throughout the program today. And then I'm going to stick it in my pee hole. Then I'm going to taste it later and see what it's like. What do you think of that? Dipsticks. What I have been doing, though, you'll notice today, I'm getting fancy. I've been told I need to get more involved in my feminine side. So I've gotten a pink straw.
I know.
today.
I thought maybe
What
you
do
just
think
didn't want
of
to get
that?
your stash wet or all creamy
No,
from your
no, my
coffee.
my crustache.
Your crustache?
My crustache. It's a great thing having a crustache. No, what I've noticed is since I usually will drink about 10 cups of coffee a fucking day. Okay, so like the last couple of days I haven't had coffee. I've stopped because I noticed that I'm starting to stain my teeth, so I've been using whitening strips.
Yeah. Well.
Whitening strips. So I'm actually using this straw to get in touch more with my feminine side and deep throat. I've been deep throating the straw. What do you think of that, Clean?
Well, that's
This is what this is what the fags of the world would have us believe that this is. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need to deep throating things. I mean,
But they do say that that's a proper way of drinking soda or coffee because it won't stain your teeth as bad.
it will fuck the back of your teeth up,
Right.
and not the front of your teeth. And let's be real, who gives a shit if you have back teeth? No one cares.
Right.
All they care about is if you smile and you don't have a big old fucking gap in your tooth,
Right.
you know, or they're not fucking like snaggled. You ever seen Jewel?
Yeah.
Jewel's hot, big tits and shit.
I would still fuck her.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't bite and chomp down on your fucking dick with those fucking snaggle teeth.
I would take the
Fucking
chance.
snaggles.
I would take the chance.
Clean would take chances. Today we're gonna offend some people. Go figure. No shit.
What's new?
There's a random. You could randomly go back to all 1,600 episodes of this show, and you're gonna find some asshole who's gonna get butthurt about some fucking bullshit that we said the other day. Let me roll back. I got a mess. I wrote this down. Literally wrote this down. Wrote it in the virtual world. Okay. I was doing an old listen to the live stream at 8hole.com, and also coming to our new website. The live stream is going to get gobbled up. Everybody, if you think you can hear this shit for free, there's not going to be free shit for you anymore, okay? Because what we've determined is anybody who wants to get butthurt about this shit, we're going to make them pay to get butthurt. If you pay to listen to my bullshit, and then you pay, and then you go in and you hear some shit you don't want to fucking hear, I'm sorry, you made the conscious decision to pay for the shit that you're hearing. I have no control over what you do with your fucking world if you decide to pay for the shit that I'm fucking saying.
Right.
Right? I mean, let's be honest. That's just what it is. So I went back and I listened to the old episodes. Hat Trick is on her microphone on offsite. She's at her place. I think the Forest, that fucking fag is in there in the studio here, and he brought in one of his buddies. Okay, so we're talking about there's this constant theme, what you can get away with a girl. So it was around the time when the end of the world was supposed to happen. Remember this back in 2012?
Yeah.
The end of the world was supposed to happen, 2012.
Mayan calendar.
So it was a couple days before, and Hat Trick is talking about how when the end of the world happens, all she wants is like fucking 5 guys just fucking drilling her, and she's sucking on every dick in the room, and she's just fucking going to town on these guys. She said, her quote, I believe, was, I better be getting fucked. If the end of the world's happening, I better be getting fucked at the time. So we all volunteer. We're like, we're bringing it home, bitch. We're going to fucking fuck you. So the Forest is like, can I have your mouth? Can I have your mouth? This is definitely what a gay guy would say. Can I have your mouth? No. Who doesn't go for the pussy first? What? Seriously, who doesn't take, I had dibs on pussy.
Right. The first time.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You don't want
the
you don't want the cream filled one.
The mouth is great. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But if you're in a gangbang with fucking Hat Trick, and you have the options, you're going fucking vag first. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, more than likely.
With any woman, you're going vag first. I mean, Jesus Christ. So, me, being the brilliant mind that I am, I'm like, I don't know, I might get in trouble. You know, I was still married at the time, 2012. So I said, can I just spit in your armpit and fuck that? Is that good? I could probably get away with that, right? I'm not making you feel anything. You're just fucking getting me off. That's the equivalent of titty fucking, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Titty fucking.
Some women have really sensitive breasts, though. Like
Red used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to be able to just squeak her nipples, man. She would fucking orgasm.
Oh, yeah. Same with Cooch. Cooch can get off from her.
Oversensitive
That's
clit,
good
too.
yeah.
Super oversensitive clit. That's why she didn't like me going down on her. Yep, that was one of the first points of contention here with this show. Was we were coming back from Grand Rapids, and she was talking about what you can't bring up on the show. Don't bring up my oversensitive clitoris on the show. I remember she was driving at one point, and I pissed her off so much she pulled over, got in my face, and said, "You will not bring up my sensitive clit on the show." Blah, blah, blah.
It's a very sensitive subject for her.
Next recording, first topic. Hey guys, you're not going to believe what happened over the weekend. We're driving, having a conversation about Red's oversensitive clit. I literally said it verbatim. What she didn't want me to say. You just gotta. You can't tell me what you don't want to fucking hear. Okay.
Right.
Because I'll just punch right through that shit and get on to the next thing you don't want to fucking hear. Okay. After a while, she didn't give a shit. I could call her up right now. Hey, how's that oversensitive clit doing? You know what I mean? It's like,
Probably
who gives a
be
fuck?
like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Gosh, golly. Gosh, golly, you're bringing up my clit again? What the fuck? Which was an interesting thing, because not to dive too far off on this tangent. When we had Brandy Love on the show, Red was at work. She gets home, and I was talking to Brandy Love about going down on her. And I said, yeah, she says I go a little crazy down there. I'm all over the place, going willy-nilly because of her oversensitive clit. I'm talking to Brandy Love about her oversensitive clit. And I'm like, let's bring her in. So Red comes in, sits in the sits down, and we talk to Brandy Love about our oversensitive clitoris. That's how far it came along there in that relationship.
That's good.
So it's good.
It
It's
blossomed.
great. Today, since I have been informed that I need to think about more women's things, we're going to talk about fucking Kendall Jenner's vagina. Okay? Clean up on the screen here.
You think she has a sensitive clit?
Jesus Christ, man. My dick gets sensitive from gripping on it really hard when I look at her. I'll tell you that right now. Tell you that for fuck's sake. So let's scroll down here, Clean. Now, don't look at that one yet, Clean. That's for future discussion.
That looks nice.
Kendall Jenner.
Oh, wow. That's some
camel toe.
That is some
Clean.
serious camel toe.
Look at this. This is what I want to... When I grow up, Clean, I want to be a photographer in Hollywood. Because what's your job? Your job title is to just walk around taking pictures of chicks' camel toe. What do you think of this shit?
Yeah, it's definitely a hungry pussy. It's eating that.
She is eating that thing.
Eating that lycra.
Can I zoom in on this?
Leggings.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this thing. I really want to zoom in right in there.
I
Get
know.
up in them lips. She's got that seam line. I'm talking creeping right up into that thing too.
Yeah,
That's some interesting some fucking vag right there.
Yeah,
am I right?
It is.
I have a song that we need to play. It's not even a song. I think it's just a tiny little clip. Let's see if Instagram will fucking do this, since they're monitoring and making sure that we're not seeing insensitive things. So this is a little loop that I believe the Jenner actually has put, or one of her fans has put on the interweb, and this talks about what we're describing here, her camel toe. See if it works.
I'm Kendall Jenner. I got a vagina. I'm gonna explore that right now. Holy shit, I got a vagina. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna understand the inner workings of a woman.
My favorite. I love that.
I'm Kendall Jenner.
Because let's be honest, she says the same thing that all guys think when they see her. Holy shit, she has a vagina, and then you look at it, and she's gonna explore it.
I got a vagina. I'm gonna explore that right now. Holy shit, I got a vagina.
Exactly. I think that is the whole. That's the whole angle there.
Wasn't
Absolutely.
that was a white rapper I know that sang that, and he was like turning into different people.
I love that shit, man.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna understand the inner workings of a woman.
The inner workings of a woman. I'll tell you this right now. Beware. You start exploring the vagina. Next thing you know, they want them to think like you and shit. They want the brain stem to be the same as the. Don't get in there. Don't get duped into that using that.
know.
Don't be tempted, my friends. That vagina will fucking scare you, freak you out, make you do sorts of shit. You'll be like, wait a second now. What's your agenda now?
Right.
But attractive chick. Again, before we get into this program here, we talked about watching the Kardashians back in the day, and we weren't allowed to really daydream about how awesome she was going to end up being, because she was like
way too young.
She was, but no. Remember, didn't we do the countdown with her?
I think we did. Yeah, like until she turned 18 or something.
There was
like
a
that.
countdown with her. I think one of the other ones was a countdown. Wally was very, very involved in the Emma Stone countdown.
Oh yeah.
No, not Emma Stone. Emma Watson
Emma
countdown.
Watson.
That's the countdown. That's the countdown for sure. So
Wasn't she in that Harry Twatter movie?
yeah, Harry Twat action.
Oh, I just want to.
So-
I just want to eat whipped cream off her stomach. That chick you're showing. Oh,
Last episode, I talked about the places that download our program and listen to us all over the fucking planet. I see it. I love it. It's great. It encourages me to keep this shit going. And this morning I woke up and there was a story about Australia. Let me see here. Yeah, right here. Let me make this bigger for Clean. Let me stroke this a little bit so Clean can fucking read it.
yeah.
Can you tell me when you can read it? No,
Right there. I can read it right
Let's
there.
go bigger just to be Just to
Okay.
be safe
I can read
now.
it easy now.
Okay, here's what we're going to keep going. Just because I can be this way and I can act like an idiot. This is what I do. According to research, Australia is the 4th sexiest country in the world. Okay, when this has to be, of course, in Australia, because this is not how American would approach the list of things. So this is obviously an Australia story. A title which edges us over of course, yeah, us. Well, Australians over the U.S., New Zealand, and Germany in terms of sexy searches per person. Now, I don't recall ever doing a sexy search like this is coming from Google data.
Okay.
And it's not just coming from Google data, the normal Google searches, because you know as well as I do, you can do, what is it? Is it private mode or whatever? That private mode, I believe, is a Safari thing or something like that.
Incognito.
Incognito. There you go. That's what it's called. Australia top Google's kinks, or the top kink searches include BDSM, voyeurism, and threesomes. Meanwhile, the most Googled sex toys are fleshlight, dildos, and vibrators. We can't say we're surprised at the spread. That's clever. This writer is clever. Given the pandemic-induced alone time many have endured over the past 12 months. So the list goes like this. Here's what it is. Portugal is number 1. UK number 2. Ireland 3. 4 Australia. Sweden in number 5, 6 the Netherlands, Germany 7, U.S. at 8, New Zealand and Denmark. Now,
I'm really shocked by Denmark being that far down, but then again, they are allowed to do all that crazy shit live. So they've got all those like prostitution, like red light districts and
so
stuff.
they don't even have to search it because it's just pretty readily available.
Walk downtown and it's there, you know.
To be honest with you, I'm shocked that Australia is so low, because every time I think of Australians, I immediately kick to Elle Macpherson.
Oh, yeah. Sexy.
All the ladies on the planet love Thor. Thor isn't he Australian?
Right,
I don't know how many times Red would give me, she'd be like, yeah, you gotta, she loves Thor, makes her panties wet. I'm like, let's watch some Thor, get you fucking worked up, and some fun.
There you go. How about Olivia Newton-John, the original Australian that everybody drooled over in Greece?
She's all fucking saggy and old now. Nobody gives a shit about saggy old vagina.
How about Kylie Minogue? She was pretty hot back in the day. She was an Australian.
I think she's still pulling off, to be quite honest with you.
Is she?
I think so. So, with that in mind, being as far as the sexy, I need to know this right now. I need to know, where is this Dua Lipa from? Okay, because this is my new thing. This is Dua Lipa. I'm gonna Dua Lipa my fucking dick right in her Dua Lipa face, dude. Are you looking at this photo that I have up on the screen?
Yes,
right
I am.
here?
That's
The Dua Lipa panty shows what I call it. I think this is gonna be added to a screensaver somehow, some way, because it's a good thing. So I don't know much about this chick. I know she did like a sexy, she did a sexy video or some shit with the Miley Cyrus.
Oh, really? With Miley?
With her, dude. With her.
It's kind of hot.
It's kind of hot. For fuck's sake, dude, are you out of your mind? That's really fucking hot. I'm going to go to the shit list here. We have something called the shit list in our show notes. Now, Clean, I want to kind of put you on the spot. You have had a couple of names for our new area on the Fallen website.
Yeah.
And what I need to know is, you've come up with a couple of the names. Are any of them sticking out to you that you... I looked at them briefly.
I think the one that you brought up the other day was appropriate, the load.
I like the load, I think. Shoot your load. Yeah. Check out the load.
Makes sense.
Or the cleavage, I think, was the other two. The cleavage, because that's just something you kind of look at first, and it's the first thing you check out. Everybody go to check out the cleavage. I like that. I like how that sounds. I like how that sounds better than the load.
Yeah, go check out our
our load. Check out our fucking load, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's it, baby.
Take it. Wait a minute.
You call it the cleave?
The cleave? Let's see if Paralyzer's mom has anything to say about what we should call it. I think she says the brew, maybe? Brewery? The brewery? Here we go.
Play with your fucking nuts. They have a big, huge fucking cum load brewing in there.
Nuts. We just call it nuts.
Nuts. There you go.
That's what all happens. Inside your balls.
Just call it balls.
Balls.
With a Z.
So here's what I'm gonna try to find this. I have this section of our shit list called Celebritards, and I may have gotten rid of Celebritards. Let me just. This is one thing I can do though. We have the technology to pull this shit off. I'm just gonna do search on Miley, and hope that
it pulls it
dives
up. Huh?
right in. Miley Cyrus flexes muscle in the halter top. No, that's kind of a good one. Here we go. Right here, baby. Right here. We have discovered it. Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa's Prisoner collab is a little raunchy. Oh,
nice.
I like raunchy. Do you like raunchy? It's a great word.
Oh, not at all.
That's the name of the feed.
I know, I'm joking.
Raunchy.
Raunchy. There you go.
That's it. We found it. Thank you.
There you go.
Or we just title it Dua Lipa. Everybody go check out Dua Lipa on our website.
Raunchy. Raunchy would be perfect.
So I have not seen this, Clean. I don't know if it's going to be anything worthwhile, but we're going to watch this shit just because there's a chance that some dirty fucking shit's going to happen, man. Isn't that the reason you do anything? There's an opportunity for dirty shit to happen.
Well, that's what we hope.
Let's see. So I think oh my God, that's this fucking shit. If only she could stop fucking with her hair, she would be fucking primo.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, these bitches in this quarantine and the fucking hair. I gotta cut my hair. I'm bored. It's time to cut it. It's time to color it. It's time to put purple in it. It's time to put fucking pink in it. It's time to fucking put load in it. Put jizz in it.
You know, after a certain age, I think women should be disallowed from adding fucking purple and pink into their hair. You know, you're in your 40s or 50s, lady. Come on, give it a rest. You're not a teen anymore.
Give it a rest. I love that. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Let's just take it easy.
You're taking something that looked all right and making it look trashy.
It's my favorite when I see the pictures of the skunk people.
Oh,
the skunk people for years. Now, me talking about hair is one thing because I have this crazy mop in my head. And here's how much maintenance and time goes into it. 0, okay? I don't go get a haircut.
Me neither.
I let it grow. I technically can talk about this subject about not fucking with your hair because for years upon years, I literally have done the master. I'm the fucking master at not fucking around with your hair. Okay, but I don't like it. It doesn't look good. Listen, this hat I wear on my head in the mornings. It's there for a reason because it's just poof, it's a huge ass fucking poof. But the reason for having the hair I have and Clean, the reason for you being the bald motherfucker, besides that you can't grow the hair.
Yeah, right.
It's a fucking slut magnet. My long hair is a slut fucking magnet.
Oh yeah.
Slut magnet.
Oh yeah, and I get just the opposite. As far as I do draw a lot of women because some women have a bald man fetish.
They do. It attracts. It's that polarizing thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like the bald guy. I like the guy who's got the fucking huge ass long ass hair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times I went to the bar. It didn't matter if I was with a girlfriend or a ex-wife or whatever. Every time I was at a bar, some girl would come up and ask me or ask her or just not even ask, just start fucking touching my hair. Fucking gay guys have even asked. I was at a concert with Endo a couple years ago. And we're standing in the crowd, and some dude walks up, and he just starts touching the back of my hair, and he's like, "Your hair is glorious." I'm like, "Get the fuck off me, fucking faggot." Come on now. Stop grabbing my ass.
Maybe he was tripping on E.
Stop fucking poking your boner into my fucking tramp stamp.
He was going to smell your hair later, and, you know.
He is. He was fucking,
you know,
he was going to jerk to me.
He was, yeah.
He was going to totally jerk right off to me. So what do you know? You're fucking awesome. Fucking gay guys are jerking to you too. Nobody should be afraid of that. It's the world we live in. We got to be sensitive to everyone. We got called out for being fag haters and gay haters and all this shit. What, gay bashing or homophobia? The proper term, homophobia.
No,
we're not.
We just make fun of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You want to come in here and suck some dicks, man? Nobody's going to stop you.
Right.
You're not going to suck my dick. Let's make that fucking clear. I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch it, though. I'll tell you that. All right, let's watch Miley, though, whip her titties out and do all the shit that she's going to do clean. We're going to describe this because this is a hot thing.
That's going to hurt my feelings.
What's that? You not getting your dick sucked by a gay guy?
No. Watching Miley all dance around all
why? Because you can't whip your dick out and start jerking to it?
Right. It's like watching a really good meal and you can't eat it.
All right, so what we're watching here is Dua Lipa and her. They're in a bedroom, it looks like. They're starting to, oh man, they're squeezing titties together, ass shots, ripped nylons. Fucking blood. Oh, there's blood. Is that blood or cherries?
I think it's actually nail polish or something. I don't know.
Oh, this is raunchy. For all the things that they say about this is definitely raunchy. Oh, they totally fooled us. It was one of those where that fucking crazy guy goes. To be honest with you, though, that's the part I would blow my load at right there.
Right there
where
with
the scary guy
zombie
comes up and
pops out?
scares you. Yeah, I was trying to scare Clean on this one. I let him into this. And I was hoping that he would have all sorts of sexy shit to say, and then describe right at the point where the guy was gonna fucking come out.
Yeah, they're turning into zombies.
But the whole time you're sitting there going like, "Yep, this is about the time when I'd be half chubbed."
Yep.
And then
the zombie pops
you ever fucking been beaten down, and then this is a story from years ago that was the creepiest fucking shit ever. In the old studio, if you recall, I had a dual screen. I had an IMAX screen that hooked to a bigger screen. That's actually the screen that it was there that you use. And how it worked was you would zoom in. You can zoom in on the web browsers. So I remember at one point bringing up a porno on the screen, and instead of kicking to live to full screen on the screen, which would take over the other screen, for some reason I would just zoom in.
Right.
Well, you know these stupid fucking porn sites. They got all these goddamn ads.
Right.
The worst of which I am going to talk about as soon as I'm done with this story, because
you blew your load during an ad.
No, this is even creepier than that, dude. Okay, I'm watching this fucking porn. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Probably two fucking cougars fucking sucking a dude's dick in the fucking woods or some shit. You know, I was into that outdoor group shit. So I zoom in on this, and it goes full screen. I'm sitting there. I'm going to this. But the ad had been pushed over to the second screen, that column of ads. Okay. And you know how these fucking sales people advertising all the fucking bullshit that works to interrupt your fucking time that you're trying to fucking jerk one down.
Right.
I'm watching this. I'm getting into it. I'm ready to go. At one point, an ad pops up on the side. And all it was the top of a girl's head. And all you could see was her eyes peeking at the bottom of my screen. So I'm just fucking going to town, just fucking going. And then this ad pops up. It was distracting as fuck. I look over, and it was like this girl is just sitting there staring at me while I'm fucking jerking.
He's like, "You want to watch this, bitch?
Yeah.
You want to watch this?"
So what do I do, Clean?
He came all over the screen, all over her
I
eyes.
turned over, and I just fucking shot it right in the fucking screen. That's why screen doesn't work that good. It's
Oh,
fucking
that's why
load everywhere on that
That's
thing.
what the lines, yeah, it explains everything now.
There's so many goddamn loads on this screen.
Load-alicious.
I cleaned up in here last night before the music show happened, and I went to town, Clorox, fucking wipe shit, walking it all, everything, man, vacuum, dust, the whole nine. And I look at what's on, and I'm like, I don't want to touch this fucking thing. Holy shit, there's all sorts of DNA on this. Fucking crazy. Have you been to X Hamster lately?
Yeah, I actually checked it out a couple days ago.
I need you to tell me, what is the ad that keeps popping up in front of all of the X Hamster videos? Do you remember?
I don't.
It's this, like, I can't remember what the fucking name it is, because every time an ad pops in front of me, I deliberately say, don't fucking remember that. Fuck them. But it's like some Snapchat app or some fucking bullshit that's porn related. But how they get you is, or how they make you, like, I'm constantly appalled by it, because the first shot is a woman, big fat black chick. No, she's white, big fat white chick, and she's dressed, but she's sitting there and she's dancing around.
Oh yeah, they're jumping around. It's like a TikTok version of adult TikTok version.
Right. Then she jumps up,
and she's naked.
She jumps up, hits the ground. The earth shakes. My phone falls out of my hand, and then it breaks because she's so fucking fat. And then I pick it up, and then it's her dancing there on the screen, naked. And then I vomit all over my broken phone because the fat bitch knocked it out of my hand, first of all, breaking it. And then she's so fucking awful looking because she has like layers upon layers of flabber. It's like the worst. But then each incremental girl that comes up in this ad gets better. So by the time you're going to skip it, you can tell what they have done is, well, we know that we can't, we're not going to allow them to skip it for like 7 to 8 seconds. So let's load it up. Let's make it top heavy. Top heavy on that fatty at the beginning, because then we can't make them. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, if I saw that ad and it was skip right now, I would hit my screen so fucking fast to get away from that shit. She jumps up, she's naked. You're just like, ah! Ah! It was worse than seeing that scary guy that I tried to scare you.
It made the second girl look that much better, but
right.
she was pretty good looking.
Oh,
anyhow,
yeah.
but
then
she looked like a goddess.
By the time the third one gets on there, you're like, damn.
Maybe I'll stick around for a little bit and watch this.
Right, exactly. So what happens is they get better incrementally, and then by the time you're ready to skip, you're like, maybe I don't want to skip this. And you can tell his strategy. They're not putting fatso at the end when you can skip it.
Exactly.
Does this not offend women? This should be an offensive thing to them. They're using you and your big fat fucking ass to sell
As
porno.
a speed bump to slow us down from skipping the ad.
Yeah, man. Which I'm about to edge one out. That's what I do. I'm thinking about hot chick. Gonna go. Fetty. Come right back down.
Right.
Come right back off that shit. You know? That's how it works. So yeah, I've been there. It's my new site now. It's my new fave site to go to. I'm trying to think what I watched there recently. It's always a good thing to do to wrap up. You can never fully appreciate being a man than narrowing in on your preferences as far as it comes. Now you said last time I brought this up how they don't really. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not figuring out what you like. It's just a smorgasbord of random bullshit in there.
It is.
Which I think is good and bad. But, you know, in the past, Pornhub would be like, oh, he's into threesomes outside.
Yeah, but
okay,
the only thing wrong with
threesomes
Pornhub
outside.
is all they have is fucking MILF and fucking stepmother porn.
Mm-hmm.
Stepbrother, stepsister, step this, step that.
Which, you know, we've talked about this in the past, so that category was strong.
It's way overplayed nowadays.
It's overplayed, but you wonder if it's overplayed because that's all they fucking had there. I mean, that is the main site.
Yeah.
That's the Google of porn. Pornhub
Right.
is.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing a parody of the Pornhub logo for the GDS.
There you go.
Pornhub, the GDS, making it look exactly the same. Making it look just exactly the fucking same. I think that's a good.
That's funny.
That's what's coming on the old store site. So, we haven't really promoted or told anybody to go to the site. So where you got to go get some clean gear, man.
Well, yeah, they should check out the merchandise store at goindeepshow.com and scroll down a little bit. It'll say shop merchandise, and you can get all kinds of stuff there.
I think the shop button's actually right at the top. It's like the second one in. And this leads me into what I wanted to talk about with the locals selling their meat and shit. We talked about this before we began the show. I like selling my shit with my logo on it. I'll give you that T-shirt, all that crap. Where I have a little reservations about anything. This goes back to listening to Howard Stern. Howard Stern could have made fucking billions just on merchandise alone. And he made the conscious decision not to fucking do that because then he's just peddling fucking gear and shit. I don't like when people steer off of what they do and what they do okay or well, even great. You steer away from that for a split second and talk about like, you know, something that is not quite as. What are you laughing at? Clean's got something to say.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking it'd be funny if we had a meat stick of our own or a bratwurst called the Paralyzers Package. No, I'm just laughing. I know, I was just laughing.
As long as we can have some chick come in here and deep throat that fucker.
There you go.
There
See,
you go.
that'd be appropriate.
Deep throat that. I said before we began today's episode that I am willing to sell things clean. I thought my diarrhea butthole sniff opportunity is a prime time chance for somebody to come in here and sniff some butthole.
Serious fetish.
Yeah. I even said, hey, man, you know, I thought about it as I was taking a break. Maybe the nail that I was using to pick my teeth, that's going to go in my pee hole later on. It could be something. We could put that on the web. I mean, we're in a world now. You can literally sell anything.
Right. We'll shit our pants and sell you our underwear.
Clean tried to sell his fucking farts years ago.
Yeah.
He had purchasers.
I know. We didn't set up the PayPal right.
Dirty Horse sell their nasty fucking underpants all the time. And they spritz their little scents on them. They put them on for 2 seconds. As long as they're creaming in them. I want to see that little stain, you know.
Right.
You've seen that stain before. When you see the stain in a chick's panties, are you like ugh? Are you like, oh, she was fucking turned on?
Yeah, that's I like the second version.
My ex used to catch that every once in a while. I'm like, oh, that bitch was fucking wet.
Yeah.
Wet that day. Gotta like that wetness. Wetness is good, I think. Don't you think?
I totally agree. Makes the slip and slide a lot easier.
Clean. It's time. Wait a minute here. I gotta make sure where everything is on point here. Right? Because we're about to end this thing. It's time for Final Words with Mr. Clean. Today's episode of Final Words brought to you. Today's episode of Final Words is brought to you by the Red Eye Sex Robot. When that dumb twat stops blowing you, which is all the reason that you got with her, she fucking sucked your wiener once or twice. But when that shit ends, it's time to grab your Red Eye Sex Robot. Dive into that fucker. Load that thing up with your shit. Shitloads of loads and loads of shit. clean. Tell us your final words.
Well, that was very inspiring. Mine won't be as inspiring. As usual, clean it if it's dirty, and if it's dirty, do it twice.
Hail Satan. Praise the Dark Lord.
I'm the Kid. This is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out. We say a lot of dumb shit here. If you've made it this far, you may be one of us, or you're just an asshole who hasn't figured out how to turn your fucking radio off yet. Those are our favorite kind of people, the ones who are get upset but continue to listen. They need more reasons to get fucking pissed about shit. So, we salute you.
Listen to 1,000 more episodes and you'll really get pissed.
Yeah, no shit. This has been around for a little while. We started this thing 6 months ago. Well, 6 months ago we started this bullshit.
We've got 30 episodes.
We got 30 shows in. We did it. All right, everybody. Till the next one, motherfuckers.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, fuck you, I'm out.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.